The first thing is it's just that they have a style of play that's given us fits. We had our Space Jam game down there 2 years ago. I mean, it was like, what happened? Who overtook our bodies the last time we played down there? So with that, this particular team has a negative connotation with even landing in Baton Rouge. So we got to fight through that. And then you face a team that's got three big kids and really athletic guards. So that's a formula that we struggle with. It's a low possession game. You watch them play, they're gonna walk it up. They're going to pull it out and reset every time there's an offensive rebound. They're going to try to make this a 50 possession game rather than a 50 possession half. So big challenge. They've got a lot to play for as well. They're a team that is looking at the SEC as their opportunity to play into the postseason and be a big game.
Paul, go ahead.
Do their athletic guards give you more fits, or does their size inside? Which is a bigger deal?
Probably their size inside, because their guards aren't big. They're not long. I mean, they're long, but they're not Tennessee long. I mean, that's become a verb around here, I guess, or a noun or whatever it would be. I never could diagram a sentence. They're not Tennessee long. They're not 6'2", 6'1" long. They're more our size and length. So, but their size around the basket, Afue, Faustine, and then Aura Tarazi, if she's back playing, and they've got a couple of new kids that, they can play some volleyball with it in there. And we've seen that in the past, not so much the last 4 or 5 games. We've gotten better at it. But the inside, and it's a 51-49 deal, Paul. I mean, if you're asking me to pick, I'd say the big ones, but by a large margin of 1%.
Seth, go ahead.
What have you done the past few games against those bigs?
We've emphasized rebounding more. That's all we did. We went to them and said, everybody get one more. We emphasized it. We've emphasized it in practice. Every time the ball, go get it. And it's not been any rebounds that were like, those 9-foot rebounds. We've been getting loose balls better. Those ones that are 50-50, those ones that are at the logo that are 6-inch rebounds, digging it out. And it's just been, of the 8 kids that are playing, and that's what we did. I brought them their numbers in our big games. That's how many rebounds you're getting per minute. You need to go up by 1. Just go up by 1 rebound. Not 1 point, not 1 per minute, just 1 rebound. And if all 8 of you do that, then that's 8 more rebounds that we get that they don't get. And I think that's been a big difference. And we also eliminated what I called one my bad. That whatever your my bad is, eliminate one of them. If that's not boxing out, or it's leaking out too early, or it's taking a bad shot, or it's forgetting ball screen defense, if all 8 of you do that, then that's 8 my bads that we don't have as well. So just emphasizing it. I mean, that's what coaching is all about. Finding what to emphasize and what's important to making the difference, a small difference in winning this time of the year. And I think this group responded the last 3 or 4 games.
Russell, go ahead.
As of right now, they're, right in front of you guys in the standings. Does that, add emphasis to this game? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, we know it's one of those teams sitting there on 6, potential to get to 9. A head-to-head flips you in that boat. So, yeah, I think it does. But I don't think it's it's something our kids are used to seeing, so it's not a new thing. But I do think it adds that may make the kids watch the scouting report one more time, the video, or it might make them read the scout one more time. And that's human nature, and that's who our group is. So, but yeah, I think you're right. I think because of and we will point that out too. So that is part of it.
Paul, go ahead.
Last thing for me is, how do you think Slocum has just seemed to fit in better, or is it just comfort maybe that maybe she's gotten some big scoring nights? Is there any difference, or is it just?
There's a difference. There's a big difference. She came in after one of our, the article you wrote about the cards was good. That after one of our card sessions, we had a little breakout session, and she said, "Coach, I feel more comfortable sometimes when I dribble the ball at the court." I was like, wow, I wish you'd told me that 20 games ago. And it's her trying to be a team player and she gets it. She's like, I know y'all would twist me out of the corner and kick it up and get it into my hands, but she goes, there's just something about me getting the ball out of the net and bringing it across the half court line. I said, you realize how easy that is to fix? Because here's the thing. Mac likes to have a break every now and then and not bring it across the half court line. It was such an easy fix. It was just her trying to fit in so much that she just was apprehensive to bring it to my attention. And, we had a good laugh about it. I said, this is why you should have played for me for 4 years. We would have gotten that knocked out in the preseason of your freshman year. And it's a comfort thing. I get it. I used her with her. I said, and I started shaking my head when she was telling me. She handled it like a pro. Y'all been around her enough to know how she is. And I said, Slocum, this is just like when my baseball coach moved me from shortstop to second base. He was trying to help me play more innings and get more at bats, but the field looked completely different to me from the shortstop angle. And it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet. And it's a shorter throw. And I had a crappy arm. So they were trying to help me. And it was just one of those deals. So I think ever since we've had her bring the ball up the floor, it gets her in the middle of the court at a different angle. She can read the screen a little bit more like she's read it since high school. So it's a little conversation and then just a willingness of us and her teammates to say, absolutely, and I think as a result, she's more comfortable. She's been more aggressive. It looks better. And then obviously as a result, she's still got to make the shots, but she's shooting an incredible percentage because she's comfortable. Feels good.
Yeah. One last thing about that. She said something to me about your relationship was really has to be really good because she told you no twice. So can you speak to that a little bit?
No, it is. I mean, I think we know that we've got to be able to have honest feedback. There can't be any, because of just the time frame that we have. And I know she knows it, and I know it from her that we both just want what's best for our team that we're both a part of. And then all she wants to do is help us win games. It has nothing to do with scoring. It has nothing to do. She has led every team she's ever played on in assists. And I think she's going to us too. Am I right on that, Mario?
You are correct. Unless Mac has a lot of assists down the stretch.
Yeah. So that's kind of who she likes to be. And it's a comfort thing, but, listen, if I gave up the first time people told me no, I'd have been out of this I wouldn't be sitting here doing this Zoom interview. That's for sure. I'd be a bad vet that never put any bad animals down. Every animal lived, and I had this menagerie of animals that nobody else would put down, so she's so mature, has handled it great. And I think her being happy and comfortable and leads to a few more shots going in and the confidence to take a few of those. That step back against UConn, you put that in perspective, you got to have some confidence to take that one, much less make it.